If you hold any XRP, XLM, or HBAR, this video goes to be important to look at. Now, why is that? Well, I've been performing some deep diving in all of these ecosystems, and I've been locating a few truly excellent things that I'm going to percentage with all of you here today. I've been searching at some beyond posts, a few gift posts, and I've been placing the image all into one so that you guys can get an abundance of statistics, multifunctional vicinity. I put numerous time into this, so make sure you hit that like button so everybody can see it and permits get into it. Now, I first want initially a submit that none aside from David Schwartz published on LinkedIn again in January 21st of 2018. He turned into talking about XRP, Ripple XRP, at this factor in time. And he says, it is able to create a significant supply of extra CAL for if XRabbit is broadly followed. That way that a widespread variety of worldwide payments use XRP as middleman asset on this payment. Now, if you fail to realize, back at this time was when XRrabbit turned into, first of all, launched. And the XRP group, the Ripple enterprise, they have been very enthusiastic about this release. They have been announcing, as David Schwartz could say right here, a lot of agencies want to make speedy payments in the course of the sector. The most dramatic example is Uber. If a person wishes some greater dollars for groceries, Uber wants them to pressure for them right then. For that, the paintings, Uber has, in an effort to get the money to them as soon as they finish using, similar situations, honestly, practice to organizations, including Airbnb and Amazon. But even extra traditional corporations like eBay currently stash thousands and thousands of bucks around the world to permit them to make faster home bills in place of slower global ones. You can think of XRapid as changing a worldwide charge into two home ones plus a motion for XRP. This also will open up many new special business possibilities that have been never available before, assuming a group of groups start adopting this. Airlines being capable of instant agreement cross-border, and in order that people may want to tour and you recognize pay and do enterprise internationally lots less difficult at the snap of a finger. This is going to virtually accelerate the price wherein humans can transact with each other on an international scale. And yeah, I think this makes a variety of sense. Additionally, yeah, even simply you understand between yourself and different people, like through Uber and all these other, you recognize platforms like Airbnb, Amazon, you call it. Yeah, we actually got to start adopting this. And of course, with this regulatory framework turning into very clean, and also the brand new observed achievement that we've been seeing of just XRP in the mainstream. I think we time to have the best storm to really make this show up in 2025. The most effective reason this did not show up lower back in 2018 is due to the fact the SEC lawsuit simply coming to fruition across the time that they had been securing these partnerships. Bank of America changed into already the use of XRP for all in their internal transactions at that time. And so that is simply thrilling now to revisit, to form of understand the authentic, imaginative and prescient of the Ripple crew and what they were trying to construct with the XRPR. And I assume that is something that we are going to start seeing very soon. And speak me of that, you know, the crypto marketplace has been having a pretty tough time as of these days. And lots of one-of-a-kind cryptocurrencies have been going down a lot. Simply the day past, we saw, as an example, Bitcoin go down a couple, that possibilities BNB passed down, Sol passed down. Now, speaking greater, especially approximately HBAR, we will see a brand new article names HBAR as a rival to Bitcoin and something to very own before Trump approves the Bitcoin reserve. HBAR is now being cited alongside the giants, but has one of the lowest marketplace caps while we're talking approximately altcoins. You realize what meaning? Well, loads of room to grow. I suggest just seeing the advantageous press releases regarding HBAR is simply, without a doubt, tremendous. A lot more humans are starting to awaken to the reality that this era is top-notch, and it may be used for so many different things, whether that be AI or whether or not that be simply transactions or supply chain management, or just, you already know, expediting some of one-of-a-kind structures within some of distinctive organizations. It's doing it. It's doing all of it, and I were given to mention. If you do not have HBAR, you are making a mistake, as it's a US-based organization, as nicely. And you understand, talking of massive traits that HBAR simply made, well, Filipino banks are launching PHBX on Hedera. This is huge. Here are some motives why you recognize they're choosing Hedera. Number one is of path, the consensus set of rules for high safety and transaction finality, much like that. A subtour transaction finality, of route, governance, of direction as well. It's governed by means of a council of main businesses. And so this is what we're seeing right now. And this is basically how every new generation is rolled out. This is what you will be aware. Whether it's AI, whether or not it's cryptocurrency, whether it be whatever else, some other huge technological revolution. What Numerosos founders do is that they test their technology in markets which might be lots cheaper. Now, why do they do this? Well, they can market for a far decreased rate, and they can see how people react to their product. And so what we are seeing right now is HBR is testing with Filipino banks, you understand, how their systems paintings, and they may be allowing Filipino banks to take benefit of this. And so we're going to see how this test does, essentially, and if it does sincerely, properly within the Philippines, nicely, we are going to be seeing plenty greater banks come on board as well. It's essentially just to take a look at case here to look and supply. You recognize simply the primary initial thoughts of ways HBAR is running to show the large banks in the US, in Europe, China even, after which we are off to the races from there. And it's a, without a doubt, suitable sign that is going on right now in 2025, due to the fact this is going to present us a clear framework for HBAR to truly start taking up. Now, talking of frameworks, Franklin Templeton, launched a record, these days, in December of 2024. I just discovered it, and it's truly simply cool. They're basically speaking approximately the crypto outlook this year, and it is really first rate. Number one, they may be saying in 2025 the crypto landscape will possibly see pivotal improvements formed through regulatory clarity, institutional adoption, and technological evolution. And I 100% consider